this video today we're going to be talking a little bit about cold smoking. I want to show you two really nice improvised methods of making a little cold smoker that you can use at home for doing small bits of cheese and stuff like that. So onto my table here. So the first thing I want to show you is this little plastic takeaway container. We've all got these knocking around our houses. Whenever we've got a takeaway, we always get one of these. And I'm going to show you how you can turn this very, very simple little box into a very effective cold smoker for doing very small items of food. Now, if you only had a few bits and pieces you wanted to apply a little bit of smoke to, this is absolutely perfect. First thing we do is we've chopped up some bamboo skewers here and we've placed them in the base, and you can see we've just done that. And the purpose of that is to lift the food off the deck so that the smoke can get around the bottom as well as every other surface. So if you don't have any bamboo skewers to go in the bottom of your cold smoker, don't worry. What you can use is a little bit of aluminium foil, just folded up into a little concertina like that. Sit that in the base. The cheese will sit on top of that, or whatever it is you want to smoke will sit on top of that, and it will keep it off the base so that the smoke can get underneath. Great little tip. So I've got a small amount of Gruyere here. It's a very nice cheese, benefits from smoke. So I'm going to pop the cheese in there so it's lifted off the base. Now I'm going to just introduce some smoke, and what I'm going to use to do that, if you want to pan back and catch this, we've got here a Polyscience Smoking Gun. Now you can buy different brands of these things, and they just turn on when they work. Yeah, you see, this one's getting a bit sticky. I'll do a video about how we can clean this and keep them in good nick. This one does need a little clean at the minute, but it's fine for this demonstration. So we're going to put smoke into this. I'll move this out of the way so that you can see what you're doing. Come in nice and close. I'll just pop some wood chips in the top of this. I'll keep it running for now. I'm scared it won't start once we get it going. So if you're watching what I'm doing here, putting the wood chips in. Okay, we're using some oak wood chips here. I've got a little brulee torch. So I want you to focus on this because we're now going to make smoke come out, and that's blowing in there. So we've got our smoke going into our container. We'll just lift the edge of that and let that fill up nicely. We'll turn this off. Okay, let's pan back out so we can see what's going on. We'll close that lid, and there you go. Any device that keeps the smoke in the same place as the food can be used as a means of smoking food. And we're going to allow this just to sit now for a few minutes, let that smoke infuse into that cheese, and I'll show you another very, very simple method of doing exactly the same thing if you don't happen to have a takeaway container. What we've got here is what was a drinks container. Now this was a mineral water bottle, and you can see we've just cut the lid off, and we've made 3 holes on this side, 3 holes corresponding in the same position on the other side, diametrically opposed, and we've run through 3 of those bamboo skewers again, just to make a little sort of deck to put some food on. So we could introduce the cheese into here, pop the lid on, and if you notice here there's a small hole, that's just to allow some smoke in. And we'll do exactly the same thing with the Polyscience Smoking Gun. We'll pop that in there and we'll fire it up. And you can see that's now filling with smoke. We don't need any more smoke in there now. That's absolutely fine. If you really wanted to stick a piece of tape over the end there, that's also great. And you can see, look, absolutely perfect. I'll take the nozzle out of there. I'll put my hand over that, and you can see there that's trapping the smoke really effectively. Now that'll sit for probably around 20 to 30 minutes before it clears. Whatever sits in there will get a lovely coating of smoke on the outside and have a beautiful aroma. And it doesn't have to be cheese. You can put in there some smoked, you can put in there some peppers, some green peppers, or even some sun-dried tomatoes to infuse a really nice smoky flavour. One thing I would say is if you are going to put in chopped peppers for a salad, then just brush them lightly with a little bit of vegetable oil just to give them something for the smoke to cling on to, and they'll taste absolutely delicious. A lot of sun-dried tomatoes nowadays come in an oil base anyway, so you can just pop those straight in. So there you go, 2 really simple cold smokers where you can inject some smoke and infuse that smoke into the food. Brilliant. Hope you enjoy.